Talk about trying to coordinate something. Slay,
Almost.
babies. I almost broke my fan on that one. Well, hello, replay players. People, because the people in the
Hold
chat.
up. Somebody said no sound. Are we on here yet? Oh, okay.
Oh, we're on here. What do you mean no sound? I just turned the volume up. Did I hit something? Hold on.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
That one came on a lot quicker than it does.
Yeah, that one came. We didn't have really much time for
I hear you.
Okay, maybe because we were sitting.
This chat isn't going though. This chat's going.
All right, we're on StreamYard, as Amanda would call it, Stream Duck. So be patient for a hot sec. We're trying the StreamYard.
Yeah, the comments are not coming on here, which is going to be a problem. Where's like a top comment thing or something?
I don't know.
Is it like that? Well, you talk or something. Do
yeah.
something.
Okay.
Be entertaining.
So what the issue we're having right now is we did try StreamYard. We're used to calling the Stream Duck. So if we say duck instead of yard, StreamYard. We're kind of new. We're relearning it.
Yeah, you're getting many more. So mine's like it's giving us top comments, but I don't see it.
It's on top comment, but I don't know where we hit for I don't want to hit edit. Where we hit for live chat on the and look who's here. Hamish just decided to sit next to me. Okay. All right. So we'll have to maybe go by my phone. I have my phone. I'm Mama G Hugs. So if on my phone, not the paper cuts hurt. So like I did last time. Oh, yeah, we're playing games. We're playing. We're learning.
Oh yeah, you do. We're learning. You wanted to get through. Do we have housekeeping or anything?
A little bit of housekeeping. First of all, hello, lovelies and beautiful humans. And lags bad. StreamYard lags bad.
Yeah.
All right, because we're trying it because this way you could have 2 channels on one. So we're giving this a shot.
Well, if you're going to read here.
Hi, Nessa. I know.
What point of this?
Staring there, and my eyes are really bad, dudes. I'm telling you. So hello to everybody that's
I'm just going to get the chat here so I can see what's happening.
Yeah, we won't pay attention. Don't forget your thummies. It doesn't tell us how many people are here. Oh, wait, here it says 40 people. Okay, so
can we get another sleigh in unison?
Let's do another sleigh. 1, 2, 3.
You really didn't have to count.
Well, I did for me. Yeah. Slay the day away. That was horrible.
Oh, the chat lags bad.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So then it makes sense. Did you guys like the cover photo? That was my hair when I did it.
Right? How cool was that? There is sound. Well, Vicky, the very beginning, we were silent in trying to. Oh, she's been recording on the.
Nope. I'm linked to that.
Okay. Her little recorded antique vintage radio.
I hope that if the sound wasn't working in the beginning, it didn't miss the entire thing we did.
Oh yeah, because we figured we were going to have the lag like we did back. Well, we could do one more time for everybody that's here, but we did have the lag. We didn't realize the lag that is a lot less on StreamYard than it is on YouTube Studio. So we expected to be chatting with the chat. Yeah. Hey, cheers.
I bought us matching cups.
Matching cups. Look at how cute we are.
But I think they're Pyrex, so I don't think I can etch on them. So I'll have to use
I'll put stickers.
Permanent. Well, I have so much permanent vinyl that I never use because I became an iron-on exclusive, basically.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, her shirt is one of the. That might have been like my 4th or 5th shirt I ever made. I bought the SVG. I did not by any means design that. I literally just clicked the button.
It's actually glitter, and it's still holding up strong.
I got these cups? Dollar General. Dollar General. If your Dollar General happens to have a glass aisle, they have really nice cups. That's actually where now that's when I first started doing this. I've etched some those big mirror beer. I don't know what type the Steins type big cups for people because that's apparently something people like to buy for people for their weddings, like matching cups. So I've made a couple different ones, and then I found out that the exact same cups that I was spending $13 on were at Dollar General, where I also found these adorable cups.
And thank you, Granny D, for the school raid. I was actually flipping through. You probably all do this where you go on a TikTok or the shorts, and then you just going to look at a couple, and then 3 hours go by. But there was one, and there was a lady who had a little squirrel, and she was combing it with the toothbrush. and it grabbed the
As one
toothbrush
does.
and wanted to say, "Go, no, keep it up." And then she was doing the belly, and it was putting its arm up, and it was so cute. I was thinking about you, Granny D. Yes. Well, hello to everybody. Thank you. I can send you a phone. Wait, I can send you a phone. Send your phone a screenshot of where the comments are, and yeah, any help. That was actually
that's something we were going to say
Anastasia.
In the replay. I mean, you can give us tips now too, but in the replay, we will take any tips, tricks, anything you've learned, or if it's like photos and stuff, you want to email them. But
yeah,
we
no,
figured putting some in the comments that other people can read them too if they're trying to learn. But yes.
Yeah, because this is new. The couple things we want to figure out, like just to throw this out there. So if you know this information, share it with us. I know that apparently on StreamYard, you can co-stream or multi-stream, which if you use those terms on Google, they don't know what you're talking about. They think you're a gamer. So thank you, Tracy, so much. And how when you do that, and Nessa, you might know this as well. If like, all right, let's take for instance the Rusty Blades, which we will drop, which is Rusty's own channel that she's going to be starting to build on. If she's streaming on her channel and I'm streaming on the Mama G Gear channel,
still works for her.
If we're streaming, co-streaming on the same live, like if I'm at my house, she's here, right? So she goes on under her channel. Do the watch hours accumulate for both channels? That's something that I'm curious about. Was not able to find that information. And also like the thummies and stuff, I guess that's individual, but that kind of information is what we need to do.
See, so I'm getting, no, you see it's popping. So it looks like now all the comments are coming up. In the beginning, I might have just missed a couple. It just come in a little bit after yours. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Cool.
So there, Rusty just dropped her link. Please scoop that up.
I'm not doing much on it yet, but it's just getting us ready.
Yeah.
We're going to test some stuff out on there. And yeah.
Yeah. So this way, when we do co-stream, I don't know what other word it's called. My eyes are really bad
for both channels.
All right. So in essence, then if we did that together, then your channel would get those hours as well. That's what we wanted to know.
No, it's not going to sit in that. Well, I'm just going to see if this is, I think the battery might be down.
All right, because that was one question. And then also on here to do the giveaway on here where you put the word in and everybody says the word and then you pick it. That I didn't know how to do, but that I'm sure somebody has that. Yes, thank you, Zoila. She's dropping it again. So pick up the Rusty Blades. This is a couple, so you want to make sure you grab it and not search it. But it's a picture of her in her clown outfit.
My pant.
Her pant. But hello, everybody. Mary King. I just want to comment. All right, we're doing the side quest. Rusty's doing the side quest.
Would that work better?
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Stitches of Hope, by the way.
Yeah. The zombie.
Follow their channel as well.
Is a zombie.
Cassie made me this. It's a bee I'm not allergic to.
I hope that you could still write drop. That's something we didn't think about.
I tested it. I remember
it did work.
Oh, you remember we just
it
talked
just
about
happened.
My channel.
That just happened. Yeah.
Do you want to use this instead? I can take the case off.
No, this is fine.
But it's so much bigger and your eyes are bothering you.
I just gonna ignore everybody. I'm just gonna ignore y'all.
See what happens? I try to help. And she says, I never helped anyone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gifted memberships on StreamYard. I don't know. That's true. Yeah, I think D has the StreamYard. We call it Stream Duck, so it's if I say duck, just deal with
so speaking of that, I call it Stream Duck so much that when Mama G went to go log on, she's like, the website's available.
Because I wrote streamduck.com instead of StreamYard because we're so calling it Stream Duck. So that happened. Yeah, there you go, Leslie. Drop. But Mary, I just want to say that's going to be too friggin' tall.
But isn't that easier to read?
Yeah. Okay. It's big. It's very big now. Instead of having the channel, it's very big. All right, cool. That works. Hey, do you like our thingy ding that we were
displaying?
Our display. We didn't know what to put
and
in.
Look, we're the right sides.
Yes, and we.
So now when I do this, it's we learn things.
Yeah, we're not.
But yeah, there's a lot that. So many screens happening. There's a lot that this offers that I'm excited to test out. Like it looks like some of the options here we could do like picture in picture and other stuff. Hi, Angela. And all this other stuff on here. So
thank you guys for 14 months. How that can that be? We're not even been here that long.
So
Almost
I'm excited to learn some of those. So if you know about picture in picture or just like I said, any tips.
Yeah,
We'll
any
take
tips? Just shoot us an email on any of our multiple emails that we've got. Dear God.
But Mama G and Rusty is the
That goes to
one
her.
that I don't get Mary Maxim things to. Long story short, I had an email and it was the only email I wanted to not have all the spam. And that was the one she picked for
That's
Mary
all I could
Maxim.
think
And
of.
now I also get Mary Maxim mailed to me. I was literally going to save them all up and just give you a box of Mary Maxim for Christmas, like a heavy box of Mary
that would be a lot because they every month they send something. So it's not you, it's Mary Maxim ads, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I ate Smiley Lady and Jeanette and Jen. Everybody, thank you so much, Kirsten. Zoila, of course. But Mary King, I want to just briefly go back to that. We kind of bounce around as you know.
I was in the middle of a thing and you
I'm
started
sorry.
to hide everybody. Okay, so the Mama G and Rusty at yahoo.com is the one that comes to me. And if it's supposed to be to a different email, I will get it to the right email. So if you're ever not sure, email that one and I'll make sure it goes to the right place and then let her know.
It gets to where it gotta go. It gets to where it gotta go.
There it is.
Because sometimes I have so many, I forget that I didn't check certain ones. But I did want to say that we've got a couple of the side quests that Rusty started with drawings of us, and Mary King, absolutely, she sent a few of them. Can't tell you how much I love them. They're so amazing. But we'll get to that. Yeah, thank you, Zoila, as always. Zoila's the mod extraordinaire.
Well, while we're talking about the side quests, the next time we're going to be having we're going to do a big, exciting reveal of some of them, and you can hear it here. Damn it.
Oh, hold on.
I swore it.
Okay, so yeah.
It's because I went to go log on to here.
And you had it turned down because it was telling us what we were doing. But I love this little radio. It's so adorable. And she's able to, thank you, Ganny Joe. You're so sweet. Thank you. We do appreciate that. It really helps.
Take two.
Extra, extra. Listen all about it. Friendly reminder, we now go live on Wednesdays from 7 to 9. Don't forget to come check us out and hang out with Mama G and Rusty over at Mama G's house with the brand new Starlink internet. Hopefully we'll see you there. Bye for now.
Isn't that the cutest thing? You all heard that, I hope?
Is it really loud?
That was loud. Okay, for Zoila, we blew her ears out.
Well, I had it tested, and then because I'd hopped on the thing on here, so next time we'll just use the other stuff for
Vicky's okay. Did Vicky's come? Vicky's. Oh yeah, your pictures came. They were. Yes,
they're
Vicky.
So
yes,
amazing.
The one of me, Vicky. I laughed so hard. You nailed it. Hers was like you nailed it.
Oh,
Mine
they're so
was
amazing.
So
I love
amazing.
every single one of them.
And we're going to share them with everybody. If you did send a picture, a drawing, or whatever, and for some reason
I can share
want us to share your name, but you want us to share the picture, just let us know. That's all.
Yes,
but it is fun.
But again, you remember, this was not about skill. This is about having a good time. And judging by what I've gotten so far, we're having a good time with it. We need to do that. We also need to do the side quest. Why did I not think of that before?
Oh, gosh. I have to draw. Remember last time we were going to do something and I freaked out?
Oh, my goodness. Going way back.
Thank you, Michelle. 5 months.
It was a video, and I was like, we're going to do this fun. Oh, I call this stream duck all the time because it's got a duck logo. Got a duck. That's what the duck is. But train of thought. Oh, a while back, I wanted to do a thing, and I didn't tell her about it. She doesn't do good with surprises. Doesn't like them at all. Like not even the slightest little bit. Yeah. There's no enjoyment whatsoever with surprises. Happy Mail surprises is different. Tell me.
Oh, that's different.
In person.
Now, like
in
parties or anything like that.
Like gifts and stuff like that. That's completely different.
Yeah.
But
so keep sending those.
So I was like, I have this thing set up. It's just, you're going to need a piece of paper and some colored pencils. And the fear in her face when I am describing this is hilarious.
Was that on a live? That was a video.
Yeah. I think it was a video.
No, it was a live. It was a live. We did a live when we first started doing the lives. And it was to draw, and you had to use all the crayons, and it was timed. and I just like got, I don't do well with tests. I
A
freak
deer in
out.
headlights.
A lot of people do that. Diane, it's good to see you, Diane, my Canadian cousin, and my Trevor is here. Mama Gwen, love you, girl. Yeah, but thank you all for being here, and I hope you are able to come hang out with us on Wednesdays. This on Saturday, what we're figuring, like I said, everything's in a work in progress, and you're part of the family, so your input is always important to us. So don't ever feel like you can't share with us. I don't know if it's going.
No, I was going to say I think that the font is the same. So if
This
you're more
is
comfortable,
brighter. This is
yeah,
actually
this
brighter.
is. I just realized it's pretty. I don't.
So we're going to keep Saturdays the way it is, as far as like we will show. Actually, I've got some. I found today in the process of looking for my banana skirt. Found what I've been looking for a while. It was in the box, but we're going to keep this more yarny. Happy mail. I have my furls. I want to unbox my furls. Came today on my way here. I saw it. So yada, yada, yada for Saturdays. For Wednesdays, we're going to go on from 7 to probably 9, thereabouts. That's going to be geared more towards just more communication, more just hanging out, less yarny, because we do have a lot of non-yarny people that watch us that are really don't care about what yarn I bought or what hooks that we have. So I like to have that just kind of more personality and things like that. So we'll have topics to talk about.
I might attempt at
shenanigans
doing
and stuff.
research again because we're working on her not cutting me off. But I realized something today. I was like, why did I stop? I enjoy doing research. Why did I stop doing research for the channel? But it's because I was putting so much time into it so that we would have content for the amount of time we were live, and I'd get like a third of the way through it and she would cut me off and just derail it. So there was no pulling it back. There was no, I'm not going to get back into the fact because I
would just be driving down the side road and all of a sudden you're like, what? We're on the main road. And
I guess we're not doing that.
Road. Yeah. So
we
I'm
might
learning
start
to
to practice that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And what I know, what part of the issue is that she reads the chat and doesn't listen to what I'm saying and then just cuts me off without whatever. So we're working on it.
Yeah, we're working
because it also I have ADHD. When that happens, you basically ripped the thoughts out of my head. So it's really hard for me to get back.
Throws you out of the loop, of the flow. I just did notice Nessa at Infinitely Zero. Look at me saying it properly. Finally. She's what are you 52 away from 500. So please, Ganny Joe, I'm sorry, I had the two next to each other. Ganny Joe is 52 away from her 500. That's important. Oh, thank you, Kathy, very much for the gifted membership. And Mama Gwen got it.
Does not show us who got the gifted membership, Zoila.
No.
So I can see who gifted it, but it's not showing on there.
I see it on my phone.
YouTube.
Yeah.
So
it was gifted to Gwen, but it doesn't show up on Stream Duck. All right, that's fine. At least we know we're learning. We're all learning. It's a learning process. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I hope I know somebody I passed already, but somebody said Wednesday nights were tough, which is fine. If Saturday works for you, we're not expecting you to spend 4 hours a week with us. But if you care to hang out with us on Wednesdays, we've got a little bit, it'll be similar to our, shenanigans and dynamics, but less, not that we are sickening about yarn here, but it is more yarn.
We're trying to grow as a channel, and it's not. This is not in any offense to the yarn community, but we've got you all. Like this is, we've got the yarn community, so we want to try to expand it. We're going to keep it safe, so that's why we're never going to expand too quick or like try to take on too much at once. Yeah. So we're branching out, and I want to kind of branch out into the communication. Working on tools,
lighthearted conversations and topics and that kind of stuff. So that it's more. I think a lot of you watch us because of us, not just to see our yarn or for giveaways and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to make the Wednesday more open to maybe people that are non-yarny that watch us, that like us, so that just to give you an idea, that's kind of what we're trying to do. All right, let's see. Mary Ann is celebrating her 500 sub celebration on Monday. Thank you for dropping that, Zoila. Everybody go pick up Mary. Wow, congratulations on that. Yeah, we're like 20. We had up to a certain point, and then of course the YT takes a few and then whatever. We're just under 20 for our 3K. We did pick our 3-year podiversary date.
Like that bathtub. It's
That's
like
my
calling
day.
different parts for your handle. I don't know why it amuses me so. Bathtub.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, so we did pick our 3-year podiversary. I believe it's August 27th. I think that's the date of our very first one. I'm not 100% sure, but it was right around there. Wednesday would be August 28th. That following Saturday, the Saturday that would come up would be the 31st. So that's the last day of the month
giveaway.
which we have our end of the month giveaway, the appreciation giveaway, the members only giveaway, and all of that would be happening on that Saturday. So I'm throwing this out here. It's kind of like a yes for us, but if there's too many people that are going to have a hard time with that, please let us know. We're thinking of doing the 3-year podiversary on that Wednesday live. Also, because there's going to be a lot of giveaway stuff, and most of that stuff is at my house, so I don't have to trek it over here to Rusty's house. So it would make it easier there as well in that respect. So we're kind of gearing that way. But we got a month, it's not till the end of August. There's time. But do share us out or whatever, because we just need 20 more to hit that 3K.
So
That'd be nice.
Wednesdays are going to be a little less yardy.
That's all. That's the only
That's
difference.
it. We're just just
same shenanigans, but just I'm not going to show you the cool stuff that I crocheted or these hooks. Want to open the hooks?
Hooks.
You want to see what I got from Furls?
What's in the box?
What's in that box? Brad Pitt's wife, little head. All right. What I did, and I went through, I just want to say that Ola Joe, there's a few people, I know Dee also has one, have affiliate links to Furls. And this time that I ordered this, I went through Ola Joe's affiliate link. I know Dee has one, so you can always go when you're going to shop anywhere like Furls, especially Furls or whatever. But if it is a place that has affiliate links, if you're going to shop there, go through somebody who has an affiliate link, because it doesn't cost you any more money and it helps them out. They get a little bit of a perk for it, not much. But anyway, what I ordered here, there wasn't a heck of a lot of a variety, but they had a sale on, they call them seconds. And I forgot Oila, because I call her Oila. Oila Joe, I forgot what the hashtag was. Oh, thank you, Karen, very, very much. And let's see if it comes up on mine. Trevor, you got the gifted membership. My Trevor is a Black Cat member. All right.
I like how we don't do it all the time, but we often do it together.
One brain, 2 bodies. Okay, so
Fleshy vessels.
in here are 6 furl hooks. They're 9mm and 10mm. They didn't have any smalls left, which is fine because winter's coming. It's a joke. Yeah. But you're going to want to maybe use a bigger yarn, a thicker yarn. So I thought, let's try them. So we've got 6. Want to open them up and check them out? Let's see what we got here. Let's do it. Do it. All right. So here we go. You guys, you're okay. I'm keeping this one. All right. It's an N hook, which is a 9mm. Now, if Ola Joe, instead of Oila, I'm just going to call you Oila. Ola Joe might know what hooks these are. Any of you that are like Furls speciality might know, but this has purples and green. Like, this might be a Borealis. I think it might be a Borealis, but that's a 9mm hook. Super pretty. Yeah. Super, super pretty. That might be a keeper. I don't know. Because some of these are going to be as giveaways. Ooh, that's nice. This is a P.
It looks like the beach.
So it's a 10mm. A 12mm is called a PP.
Not bendable.
Not bendable. No. The hooks aren't. The yarn is. That's pretty.
Yeah, it reminds me of the beach.
Yeah, very, very beachy. And the blue is see-through like water, yet the tans and that color and the orangey is not see-through. That's super pretty. That's a 10mm. I'm just going to do that.
That's what I figured.
Perfect.
So you're always on the move.
You
even
are.
if you're still.
Yeah. Yeah. All righty. And welcome into anybody who's coming in here. This is
I'm funny on the wall.
this is also a 9. So this is a N hook. This might be a borealis, but there's not as much as a little bit of green up here.
So the main thing is ergonomics, right? That's the main thing
Or
that makes it.
ergonomics, yeah.
So
And length.
it's easier on the hand. For me, I'm still not good. I barely have made a chain because somebody taught me way. I was like, teach me just the basic stitch. And she's like, here's the basic stitch. And then you could do this and this and this and this. And I'm like, well, okay, cool. I just unlearned everything I've learned with crocheting from Stitch's videos.
Nosebleed and
let's try
overwhelmed,
this.
yeah.
But it's easier to it's definitely easier to hold.
67 in the house and only 51 thumbs. Scanny Joe, you tell him. Hey, don't forget, get over there and get your thumbs. It doesn't tell us the thumbs like it does on the other.
Oh.
This one looks like it might be that ocean one.
How will we know how many thumbs we got?
Here we got a P.
You guys are gonna have to keep.
I
us up
don't
on the thumbs.
because I went
We have
right
no
beforehand. Yeah, keep us up on the thumbs, guys, because we can't see thumbs on this side, or it's someplace that we don't know yet. But this is pretty. It's not as much of the tan and not much as much of the orange, but super pretty. And that's a 10 millimeter. So if you're doing a hippy dippy thing where you're putting more yarns together, plus doing blankets with the thicker yarns.
Yeah, the pencil grip. I've never done the pencil grip, but I would make sense. It makes sense that would be. This would not be good for.
This is more the knife, and I like it because they're longer. Plus they're ergonomic, but also it's longer, so the smaller hook sometimes will stab into my hand. Arrow lover. Yeah, I'll be shouting you out as you guys. I'll shout you out as I see you sometimes there.
Okay, well, I can test that breaking thing. If I start crocheting, if it breaks, I can break it. So we'll see how long mine lasts.
These big ones.
No, you gave me a bigger one, but it's metal.
Metal.
So you knew not to.
I gave her metal. Oh my God, 9 millimeter, all green.
I'm a knife collector.
I think the other one is a 9 millimeter that I wanted to keep, but I do like this one.
That's nice.
That's really pretty, and it's just green shades of green with swirls in it. And then just one more.
City.
It's the emerald. That's probably what it's called, emerald. I don't know the names of these.
I'll make my own names.
Oh, this is a different one. This is the 10 millimeter, the P.
It's got a lot more pink in there than it looks like. That's pretty.
I like the top being. It's almost like the sediment on the ocean, and then you got the sand and the sediment on the bottom. Yeah, there's some pink there. Yeah, super pretty.
Yeah,
those are nice. Yeah, so that's I bought them. They were I don't remember what the sale was. I would like to say that they were like $7.50 each.
They're cool.
And then I think you pay for shipping and tax after that. Oh, hey, let's go to the invoice. What I do?
Did you pick them specifically, or was this a mystery?
These were mystery. You didn't have a choice. They were just seconds. So in each one, whether the mixture didn't, like that last one looked like sediment, they probably wanted it to be more fluid throughout and even, which I like the sediment look to it. But there's different imperfections. Peace, love, Deidre. Hello, how's that kitten doing, girlfriend? Yeah, $7.50 each. So it was $7.50 each. I bought 6. I bought 3 9s and 3 10s millimeters. It was $45, then $6.75 for shipping. So I've got 6 furls hooks, all nice, for $51.75. Not bad. I could do that. All right, so that was cool. Those are really pretty. Yeah, I'm excited. And you'll be seeing those. I might keep a couple of them. I have to see what I have home because I do like the furl hooks. So I'll see what I have home, and then we'll drop some of those in videos. I mean, in giveaways and stuff. And I'm sure there'll be some in the 3K 3-year anniversary, and I hope that we'll get to 3K by then. I think we will because we got 2 months to get 20 subscribers, so I think that shouldn't be a problem. So share us out.
I truly hope so.
Yeah, if we can't do that,
very depressing if we can't get 20 subscribers and we miss our 3K by 3 years. That would be a sad.
I would be upset. I wouldn't be slaying that day away.
Yeah,
I would not hit my fan. So happy anniversary.
No. Fans in the back of the show.
Be like, yeah. Yes. Anyway, so that was that. So those are pretty.
Yeah.
Do you want to? I didn't do bullet notes. So bullet notes are in my head, which we know that's a.
I have very light
place.
bullet notes,
but I figured I could show what I was planning, and then we could chit chat about whatever.
Yeah, and then we've got obviously we've got our giveaways to
Yes.
pick.
We do have. I have all the names of the replay giveaways written down.
Anyone that doesn't know, I think there might be a few new people. So anyone that doesn't know, any super thanks, super whatever stickers, gifted memberships get entries into our big end of the month appreciation box. And then any members also get so if you get, all right, birds.
Oh wow. Birds are literally at the window having a fight.
Yeah, so and every member, whether or not if you gifted a member, you also get a chance, an entry in the end of the month giveaway.
And what we do is on the very first day of the month, I write down everybody, and I know it's a little blown out, but I'll do a video perhaps. Well,
you got to tip it against. You just got to tip it against. What if it's? You have to have the paper not reflecting. So look at my hands. See how? Look at my hands on here.
On there.
So
I see. Yeah, that's too much of a problem. But anyway, there's three and a half pages. So too many opportunities, too many situations. Anyway, I wrote down all the members. So anybody who's a new member, you get to you'll be in next month. So the very beginning of the month, everybody gets written down. You are already, when you are a member, you are entered, you get an entry into the members only giveaway. And then we pick just from members, we have a giveaway. You'll also get an entry into the appreciation giveaway at the end of the month. And then on top of super chats, super stickers, super thanks, all that, plus we give away replay ones, we give away in-house ones, yada, yada.
Just in case if you weren't listening to the exact words I just said.
Yeah, well, I repeat, I'm
so
part
crows,
parrot.
Actually, crows are a really good sign. Well, my pink bathtub's got an insane amount of them
Yes,
in
you
your
do.
yard,
You're gonna send me some,
which is so wonderful. But yeah, crows are wonderful signs. We've been feeding the crows at the shop for over 15 years. Thank you, Wayland. For over like 15 years
very much.
That she used to work at and I work at now.
Yeah.
Well,
So
now
the
we're feeding
generation.
the grandbabies.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive that last time I saw Jekyll was him coming to say bye to me because we didn't see them for a while. And there was one day I heard a crow call and I was like, that's probably just Jekyll letting me know that he's okay. And I look over at Erin and she's just like my heart.
Yeah.
So the next Monday when Erin opens, Erin literally went outside and told the crows, you need to tell Jekyll to come see Rusty. And
he did.
Next day I opened the door to give them peanuts. That's usually what they feed them, but there's other stuff you can feed them too.
Cat food.
I opened the door to give him some peanuts, and he was the closest he's ever been to the door. And I mean, he was big, beaten up. He was an old man. And he just looked me directly in the eye. And I was like, you're saying bye to me, aren't you? And I was like, well, it's been a great life, bud. And that was it. Never saw him again.
And we fed him.
But yeah, no,
for years.
He said bye to my soul. Like we had a moment there. It was,
and they have
amazing.
Smart. Yeah.
They can actually teach facial recognition.
Thank you so much, Kenny.
So even if you're mean to crows, they will teach their grandchildren to avoid you at all costs. So even someone that doesn't see the face, they can actually teach it. There's amazing things about crows. I'm trying to think, like
they have an intelligent level of like a 5 to 7 year old.
Yeah, like problem solving skills. They hold funerals. They hold court and straight up pick you out if you've done something.
It's called a murder. Any more than 2 crows, like a gaggle of geese, it's a murder of crows.
I've said it too many times. Even though we're talking about
YouTube, we're talking about crows. Yeah. YouTube, if you got a problem with that, just get over it. But just deal with it.
Getting shiny gifts is so exciting. We think we get gifts, but a dude goes around and sweeps. So I think the crows have, because it's crazy to think they haven't given us gifts in over 15 years.
Well, there's a thing about the gifts, especially with when I was feeding them before Rusty held the position that she has. I had that position for like 8 or more years, thereabouts. And all that time I fed on a daily, fed the crows.
It's a job requirement of the shop. Like I legit, when someone's hiring out, I'm like, are you cool in the morning, the second you hear crows and there's not a customer, you go and you feed them and they like
Yeah.
laugh. And I'm like, no, this is an actual job requirement.
That's
I will
part
100% not hire you if you have any issue with this at all.
Yeah, if you don't like
It's
crows,
straight up
get
part
out.
of the job.
But yeah, so I was feeding them, but back then I smoked, so I would stand outside and they'd be outside and I'd be smoking, and then I would put my cigarette out and then of course throw it in the garbage. But I used to also sweep to clean up everybody else's butts. I think that they might have been bringing me cigarette butts because they'll bring stuff that they relate with you. Like there was one guy who used to, if I might be not saying this completely correct,
So is that why?
but he
Aaron-
had a name tag on here and he was feeding the crows, but he had like the hanging name tag with the picture ID, and the crow brought him somebody's license.
So is that why we don't see what they're bringing us? Because they're bringing us what Aaron and I collect most, rocks.
They're probably bringing
So
you
they're
rocks.
Probably bringing
Yeah.
us rocks.
They might be bringing you
You
rocks.
know what? I have seen a weird rock in that area. They straight up
They
are probably
could-
bringing us rocks.
Very likely could be. Yeah. They use them as tools. So
Super
they're amazing. And when we say crows, we also mean ravens. There are a difference between crows and ravens. They sound different. The size is different. Their tail is different. Their beak is different. Yada, yada,
Yeah, I
yada.
forgot I was going to see if we can.
Anyway.
Oh,
we
you
were-
keep talking.
Yeah. So anyway, we got the replay people. Also, too, another way to get an entry to the monthly subscription is if you send us Happy Mail. So we had gotten Happy Mail from Janet Dixon, Mama Gwen, Crafting Kitty, and Antoinette. So just so if you hear this, and if you're here, your names were put down also, because you get an entry for that. Not that we're, just another little somehow to try to say thank you.
Yeah,
for
somewhere in
that.
here is a giveaway tool, and I just do not know.
Yeah, there's a giveaway tool in here. I don't remember. I thought it was under present.
Nope.
But it's not there. So
Present has the same things.
yeah, we don't know how to do the giveaway thing. We'll hopefully one of y'all can
those
help
don't
us.
that have as many crows. What yard pals do you have? Here I used to get a bunch of. I had hybrid green. I'm hybrid green. hybrid.
green.
I was gonna say hybrid green and red squirrels. No, hybrid gray.
A green squirrel would be. Oh,
Right.
a red squirrel we have. Green squirrel would be cool.
Green, red, and gray squirrels, but apparently one of the local cats them, because the way that they left them, I know it wasn't Polly. Polly doesn't do that.
Yeah.
I don't have many videos on my TikTok. I don't know. I think we've shared it here. I'll have to look. There might be a short here where I took a short video of them, but they eat in the back more often than not, and it scares them when I open the door. So even if I have it open a little bit, they don't enjoy us staring at them. It makes them nervous because they are the babies. This is the youngest group that we have. So I don't have much for videos. As much as I would love to get the videos, and a lot of people like to look at them, I care about the crows more. Yeah. So if they start to get more comfortable with me,
thank you, Diane.
If they start to get more comfortable with me, I'll definitely get more photos.
Yeah, no, these are the babies.
We got a lot of bunnies.
I like that.
She gets the deer. I'm down here.
I get a lot of deer.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I do.
They're all at my house.
I do get the deer here, but just not in my. I have an immediate backyard, and then there's the barn, then another piece, and then the deer pea barn where they used to collect the urine, and then the big thing. So I can't see the way backyard. So the deer hang out in that section. So
like Diana gets the mockingbirds. I would love to have a mockingbird. I wouldn't want them as pets. I want them to be friendly but be free. That when I say I would love to have one, I mean friendly but free.
That's how all relationships.
And Zoila gets pigeon, which we like to call city chickens, because they're like chicken. Like we have chickens here, the city chickens. They sounded good.
Yeah,
and
the
squirrel,
why it sounded good because I lived in a third floor apartment where they never closed the window when they put the shower unit in.
Yeah.
So straight up, it was the wall of my shower and an open window that would collect snow. So my shower would be freezing, but also the pigeons love to hang on there. Yeah. So I'm very used to the sound of.
And a cold shower.
Yeah.
She had no choice but to have a cold
I did shower. Not. That was one, like I was in those, I don't have any money. I'm broke. I'm working 3 jobs and going to school full time somehow. So I need to save every penny and live in a shack, a 3rd floor shack. It was an intense. was intense, but it did have a metal fire escape, so I used to get to sit there and read books.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool having the metal fire. That's something you don't see around here.
Oh, I wish we got more owls.
I will
we
like
have a
to say-
red-headed woodpecker.
We have the I have a woodpecker here.
Sometimes it bangs on the metal. Yeah, we have
Yesterday
two.
there's two. They're together. They're together as a group. I have one at my house.
Couple.
But yeah, we have the eagles here too. I'm looking at Megan Lane. The squirrel, her squirrel's name is Psycho Steve. That's great. Love it. But we have the red. Yeah, we have the woodpeckers here. And I didn't drop it yet, but there was a fox. Thank you, Diana. Thank you very much, and happy Canada Day a couple days ago.
So once you, is this how I show? If I do this, will it pop the comment up? Cool.
Oh, so now we know how to do that.
And now I can actually read it better.
Love it.
So this is once you so now I remember. So it's a separate link for the giveaway tool. So we go out and then we come back in.
That's
I think
right.
that's what it was.
Yeah,
We did it one time. One time.
Way when we first started. Yes. Mara, I think it was. Oh, it was Mara and Crystal, Yarny Chicken.
So yeah, we're gonna practice. We're gonna use the Wednesdays. We're also gonna use as a practice for different tools. Start doing some. I might even start doing some pop-ups either on my. I want to see how that I got a bigger phone to see how lives will be on this, to potentially see if start doing lives on my channel.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we're bringing in new skills.
Yeah, no, we're expanding. We're just trying to expand everything and give you the best of us. Because I ain't giving it to nobody else. I do love this Pebbles Pico. She has a white skunk.
Oh, that's cool.
Near your apartment building, an albino skunk. We have an albino squirrel.
I was just watching.
But I've never heard of an albino skunk.
I just watched a video of a person that saw a skunk freezing on the sidewalk in the winter and took it in, and then it ended up. I took it in the sense of healed it, and then it was back outside, let back outside, and just kept coming. Like if she opened the door, it would and come running in the house, and then had babies and brought all the babies to hang out with them and meet.
Well,
yeah,
my friend Doreen. My friend Doreen, where she lived in Connecticut, she had the house for like years and years and years. And she has a bunch of cats and she loves plants and all this kind of stuff. Well, she had befriended a squirrel, and that squirrel would come in. And I know this sounds gross, but it wasn't. It's interesting what happened because she had this wall thing in her kitchen dining area. And the squirrel would come and went in that area and had its babies. And then year from year, I think she called it Piggy. In fact, I took Piggy's last picture and then he went and was gone. But their babies all the time in this wall area. And they used to come in. You would be sitting in her kitchen or on her counter with your cats and having a cup of coffee, and a squirrel would be like, hey, what's going on? Yeah. Just like the cats. And she had lots of them. And then when she moved to a new house, she actually found a whole bunch of orphaned baby squirrels. So she started it all up again. Hi, Mishi. I tried to get to your live Sunday, and sometimes I'm just so exhausted by the time you go on, girl. And I'll pop on them, and I don't comment because I just don't have the brain to interact.
As I like to say, don't have the spoons.
I don't have the spoons.
Everybody wakes up every morning with a certain amount of spoons.
Some days I got an
and sometimes you have no spoons and you can't do much. Sometimes you have so many spoons you can share the spoons. I shared the spoons recently when one of my wonderful associates and friends was having a rough time, and they were just trying to, I don't know, they're just having a rough time of it. So I was like, you know what I like to do when I have a rough time? I like to allow myself, because it's important. You can't just block feelings. You got to feel them. So I allow myself the ability to feel those feelings. If I got to curl up in a blanket and watch Harvey or Lars and the Real Girl or something and just cry a little bit and just allow myself to feel those feelings, and then do something to cleanse myself and move on. Sometimes I need to let myself feel those feelings all day long. Sometimes I just need one movie. Sometimes halfway through a movie, I'm fine. So it varies. And then I actually kind of designed and wrote up a negative release ritual that people can do. which is basically just like lighting a candle, writing things down, burning it into the air, and like
Letting it
blowing
go.
the ash into the wind and letting the wind take it away. So I sent that to her to do as well, and it was fun. Yeah, I had enough spoons, so I shared as many as I could with her.
Yeah, Pebbles gets it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it is. You know, I always say you're getting on my last nerve. That's when you're out of spoons. You know, so yeah, the man.
my
Speaking
secret
of being on my
secret
last
sauce.
nerve, the man's been home since Wednesday night. He came home early Wednesday because Thursday was 4th of July, which he had off from work. Then he took Friday off, and then he's got today and tomorrow off. Then he goes back to Lockport for the next week. I'm really liking this setup that we have now where he's gone pretty much for the week. Nothing against him, but I like being able to, because he goes to bed really early because he gets up really early. So it allows me to be up later at night and, you know, have my nighttime. And he likes it very quiet. So I have to do earbuds and everything if I'm watching TV or on my phone and whatnot. So it's working out really well. And I'm very open with him. Like, I miss you when you're not here, but I like it when
I
you're
enjoy
not here.
having the evenings.
I enjoy having a couple of days to myself, you know?
Well, it would be different if when it was time to be sleepy,
Thank you so much, Mishi.
it's different when
I do
when he was
watch it.
ready for bed. If he got up and went into a different room, but your communal space is also your
yeah,
sleeping space.
yeah. I
Which
try
is
to get him to sleep in the car, but
If we can we'll get this bed over there, and then
Then-
you'll be able to set up. And now that you have the internet, you can watch movies on your laptop.
exactly what I'm planning.
Yeah,
We're
That's
going to
gonna
set
help.
up the twin. We got a twin
it's gonna be
bed.
your nighttime room.
She's borrowing the mattress to the twin bed here because people were coming to stay. I'm going to put that in my Zen den, and then I'll be able to, now with the internet, like she said, I can, you know, I can have more. I will try not to completely
You're acknowledging that you're saying.
try not to completely repeat exactly what she just said, but I could spend my time in that room doing my thing and crochet with the lights on, because I think he turns the lights off. I got to be quiet. I got my neck light at 9 o'clock trying to crochet. So I mean, it's doable, you know. But I would rather have the ceiling lights on at that time to be able to do it. So anyway, yeah. So there's that. Not that I don't miss him. I do like, you know, if any of you all know, I've been married to him for a while. He's been living in my house for a while, so I
And
don't mind it.
Whiteman's
And he's
seltzer
too
turns
in a
to slush.
way.
Oh,
you
in the
did-
freezer and it turns to
Oh, because
slushy.
it won't freeze completely,
Yeah.
but it will be because it's got the sodas in there. Cool. Oh, this is like way lagging over here. Just tapping
Tap,
my
tap,
phone.
Roo.
Tap my phone gently. Anyway, so how did everybody's 4th of July? Anybody do anything for 4th
This.
of July? Oh,
Was a gift for Craig. I've got a photo of him opening the box, and when I sent the photo to Marie Chavez, whom it's
the amazing Marie.
so big that
That's huge.
folded in half, it will cover the seat up here and fold over. That's how big this thing is.
It's bigger than a king size Afghan.
There's a picture of Craig after he opened it, because we were like, what is this giant box? It was just this. And he's just like hugging it and just like laying on the counter
it's
in
so
the kitchen.
soft too.
And you know when people put love in something, but the amount of love that had to go into this and how much time. We brought it with us when we went to the mini house camping. And well, not really camping. We rented a mini house, but it was very tiny. You can go back and watch the
Tiny
video of
mini
the tiny
house.
cabin on a full-size couch. Aaron, myself, and Craig all comfortably fit underneath us. I mean, underneath
Wow.
it. That's how big it is.
That's
Also,
cute.
underneath us.
I just had a visual of that for a second. I went, "What?" You know.
Also, we have no idea how to see thumbs on here, so somebody let.
Wow, a whole year yarn barf.
Glad you're popping in. But yeah, if you haven't
CC Angel, hello.
thumb it.
Yeah,
And
don't
if we're
forget
close
your
to- Let us
thummies.
know where we're.
Yeah, let us know if we're close to 100 because we don't see. I wonder if I could see it on my phone.
Oh yeah, you could see it on your phone.
My phone
Never mind,
says
we can see
70,
it.
70 thumbs.
Well, I know sometimes it also
Oh my
says
gosh, I'm
different
hot.
things.
All of a sudden, you know, it's these studio lights. It's so hard being an
Do
actress.
you want me to turn the fans
Under the
blowing on you?
stage lights. No, it's all right. I don't mind sweating as long as you guys can't smell me. So, but I am all right. Okay, so 71 views. Mary's on it. 69 thummies. It's showing on hers. So Don't forget your thummies. We appreciate it. Hitting 100 thumbs. We hit 100 thumbs our first Wednesday, last Wednesday.
I
Shocking.
think I thumbed it already.
Yeah. Hello, Karen. And hello to everybody. Barb said 71 thumbs. Awesome. Cool. And Jen Reeves. Hi, Jen. And Marie Simpson. But hello to everybody.
Yes.
So anything? No, I did ask, and then we went off on our thing. Check your PO box soon, Mama G. I sent you a little something. Oh boy, Yarn Barb. I was literally just there a couple of days ago. I will be going back because I sent Connie Wagner her, like I said on the Wednesday, you sent her something. It had one number wrong in the address. I mailed it back, but I do have one more thing that I have to mail out. So I'll pop this week. I'll be going there probably Tuesday. Yeah, I'll probably go pop over to see my people. Hi, Zach. Are you working today, Zach?
Yeah.
Thumbs
They
up.
commented before.
Oh, you did? Okay, I missed that comment.
We're at 80.
My eyes are really bad, folks. They really just whatever. It might be cataracts. I'm assuming. The man that's in my house is basically blind in one eye with cataracts, and I'm kind of worried because he's going September 9th to have it done. He had the other eye done. It's you go in if you need to get the laser surgery for cataracts. Trust me, you don't even know what's going on. You go. I haven't had it done, but I'm from what he says. Literally was less than 5 minutes. He was in and out of there, and you're done. You don't even know what's happening. But he's going to get the other eye done. But you need somebody to drive you because you can't see. Even though you can't see beforehand, so I don't know what the difference is. So, just drive home with one eye. You've been driving around with one eye all this time, so I don't see what the problem is. But I'm going to go take him, and I'll have that done. But the problem there is that I don't sweep my floors as often as I should because I have lots of animals. And one of my very nervous cats, Moo Radley, pulls his furs out. So there's like clumps of chunks of fur from him. So there's a lot of fur on my floor. And he doesn't see it because he's got a blurry eye in the other eye. So now if he gets his eye fixed, I have to clean the house more.
It's kind of like me getting the upgraded phone. Now I lost my filter of a 7-year-old phone, and I sent Aaron a message because we have Marco Polo. It's a video. It's like a video walkie-talkie app. You can pay for it, but the free thing lets you do pretty much everything you need. Yeah. So if you're looking for an app that makes it easy to communicate with somebody, I love Marco Polo because I can Marco each other, and then you can.
We do that all the time.
I can know if you pop on, and we can go back and forth. It's great when we're talking about certain things because you can't physically cut the other person off.
Exactly.
But you also have to make sure you don't babble for so long that the other person forgets what they wanted to say. But I went to go Marco and Aaron, and I started talking, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, look at there's this." And
I can see all my pores. My pores are getting open. Yes, happy belated birthday to Zach. That's awesome. What are you, 25 again? You're probably not even 25 yet. You're young. You're a youngin'.
Yeah, I slipped and fell the other day because it was raining. I slipped because I had shoes on. And I am the character from Birdcage. Is when I wear shoes, I will slip and fall down. And I did. And I thought I had the chicken. I would have let the vegetables hit the ground. I was literally holding a tray, and I had thought that it was a delicious chicken
food from Mars
made for Craig made for Mars's party. And I slipped on the hill and tried to hold it. So I fell bad, but it really hits that you're old when I'm still feeling it. And it's been like a week.
You don't heal as fast.
Speaking of update, Mars is doing wonderful, loves the salon, already had a show. And anybody that doesn't know, pop onto our community tab where there's like 6 days left. You can vote every day. He's in 10th place right now, and it's out of a lot of people. So
it's from Rolling Stone.
Yeah, this is a Rolling Stone magazine. So it would be a huge, huge deal if he wins. So anybody that can, all you have to do is have Facebook, and they just the only reason they do that is to make sure you're not a bot. So that's yes,
and you can vote once a day. For free.
You can vote once every 24 hours. I voted, and then I tried to vote the next morning, and it was like stuff sometimes. So it's every 24 hours.
But yeah, definitely throw some. Go on. You posted it on the community tab.
It's on the community tab. So it's on the Mal group.
Yeah,
on Facebook,
and I shared it on Facebook too, on even the Mama G. So please go vote for him on a daily if you can remember, because we would love to see. Thank you so much, Marie. Yeah, we appreciate that because I'd love to see. He's making such a huge
This would
Life
basically,
change.
he's doing all the right things.
Thank you,
And
Yarkar.
he's got these steps he's going on. This would literally like pick him up and just drop him here. Like he would skip a whole bunch of heartache and whatnot.
It pushes them forward.
But to get back to it, because we started talking about it, The Birdcage is an amazing, amazing movie. It's one of my Do you have something you got to say?
No. Oh, well, Michelle just was saying she's got here. She was to vote for what?
Oh, okay. So,
just to reiterate for her.
Mars, our friend, we just shared, if you watch the video, we just shared one of their performances. They had been living in a literal shed. Not like I joke about living in a shed. They'd been living in a shed that I think had electricity and that's it. There was no running water. It was a shed for a while now, saving up all their money, doing all the right things. And they just went to Brooklyn. They went there with an apartment, with a salon job. Two jobs. He's got two. But the salon that they got, he was hired low, and they were like, "You're amazing, so we're just going to put you right up here at Sephora." And he already had shows booked up. So right now, he's in a competition for Rolling Stones magazine, and you click, and it just makes you use your Facebook to prove you're not a thought. If he wins, he's gonna get, I think he gets like not featured, but he gets like put into the magazine, and also a good amount of money, which is huge because that's there we go. It's huge because when you do big moves like that, you don't realize how broke you are.
Yarn Barf, I couldn't understand a word he said either. So it was also recorded on my phone, so the sound wasn't as good. When he gets other videos that are better recorded, I'll drop them on the channel and hopefully you can hear it. And thank you, Zoila, for dropping that. So Zoila dropped the link. You can just pop on there when you're done because it'll take you away from us. But pop onto that.
He's going to be famous.
Yeah, we're really excited because,
when we first met that big boy, he was like 18 years old, and he had stars in his eyes. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. All these big things. And it was good. Dreams. It was good to have those goals. But if your goals are way too big, you're going to trip on your way there and not make it. So over the years, us just being like, but to recognize you're not going to go and become a famous Lady Gaga in a day. You might live in a car for a little while. You might have a bunch of shows that tank. Almost to be like, hey, yes, keep this goals, keep this power, keep this. But recognize that reality it's kind of like what I used to say. It's a difference between a Disney movie and reality, which if you know anything about most Disney movies, most of them are actually stolen ideas from horrific stories. Little Mermaid was like, it was painful for her, the fin, and like it's a terrifying, and she just turns into sea foam at the end. It's a horribly terrifying story. So I like to use Disney versus reality because Disney made it cute. But so we pulled him down a little bit, and he lived in a shed for a while. He saved up all his money. He did all of the things you need to do to be where he is today. And if he wins this, I could cry. I'm so proud of that.
Right, Vicky?
So proud.
Yeah, that lighting was amazing. Oh my gosh. And that shawl that I made him, we'll get a video of
He's
him
up to 7
spinning.
He's up to 7th place.
Yeah. Oh my, I got goosebumps because
when it gets close, if he's like, I'm going to buy votes. Like I will straight up pay money for votes if he gets near the end.
Yeah. No crap. I'll do the same. Yeah. Absolutely. Because we're
so excited.
He's a young person with a dream. A lot of us are old people that our dreams have died and withered away. So that's a reality.
Let's support this. Let's support someone that still got them.
Someone who still has a couple days left. Let's go and fairy tales are fair. Okay, Pebbles. I'm going to say this. John Solo.
I was going to say
Jon. First name, last name Solo. He's on YouTube. I follow him. He is comical. He's adorable. He's got a wonderful voice. And what he does is he dissects and tells you the true story. He deep dives into this and does the research from all over the place. And he's even one of my Patreons because I support him on Patreon because the research that he does to give you this information, but he's so comical about it, but he tells you all kinds of stuff, all the origins of where things come from. And it's so enlightening. And again, Zoila, bomb girlfriend. There he is. She just dropped John Solo's channel.
See, even when you're not in
Give
motion,
him
you're in
a-
motion, Zoila.
Yeah, give him a try because I almost guarantee you will enjoy his presentation, the way he says it, and the information you could pick on his lists of what you're into, like Greek mythology. Hello, Dory from Dory Did It. Yeah, we'll be following Dory. So if you're going to follow us on Wednesday, prior to us is Dory. So definitely hop over to Dory Did It before you come to us on Wednesday. If you need something to do before us at 7, she goes on at 6.
I'm just messaging the group I know is in 7th right now. Like,
Yeah,
he was in
do it.
10th this morning.
Yeah, no, this is it. Maybe we got some votes right now. Yeah, awesome. Yeah,
Can you imagine?
yeah. Just
Can you imagine?
and just even if anything, even if he doesn't win, but just the positive vibe and the positive love and the feeling that he's getting from the fact that people are actually indeed voting for him, because a lot of these people on there are much bigger performers.
I just got a picture of Sammy, Aaron's youngest, eating McDonald's chips. So they must have been on a little treat. So that she was just saying, this is why I'm not alive right now.
Oh, she's okay.
He must have done something. He's, learning tools, must have done something really special. So they went and got a little treat.
That's nice. Well, you should encourage good behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So definitely go jump onto Dory's channel and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because she goes live before we do.
Yes.
Love the movie. Oh, Tiffany, the birdcage.
Yeah,
Birdcage is one
Birdcage,
of our
it's-
favorites.
I quote it all the time.
If you haven't
can always
seen,
He's chewing he's
chewing-
he's blowing bubbles in his gum while I'm singing. He can't blow bubbles while I'm singing.
oh my god!
And then when Robin Williams is
So
trying
much.
to like prep the other guy in the show, and he's like, you just gotta use your brain, and you just hear her in the background, try more gum.
No,
I
one of the
haven't
best.
I haven't watched that in a little while. It's funny that we're talking about it because when I was going for my movies, somebody in one of the group, I found an LGBTQ metalheads group, and it's my favorite place I've ever been. It's just really sweet, kind people that are super into metal music, and I love it. So I went into my movies because somebody was like, Great B Horror, and I was like, let me tell you about some movies. And I saw the Birdcage, and I was like, man, I need to watch that. It's just,
she has the birdcage
wholesome.
dress, and there's a pictures of her.
I used a plastic bag to make it look like
the white wig,
like the political father when they drag
trying to
him
get
out
out of the drag club. Oh my gosh!
But we were at a thrift store, and I just went running up to Mama G, and I was like, "The birdcage dress." It's not exact, but it's
so
really,
close.
really
We were
close.
like, yeah, TJ Maxx or something. One of those.
Yeah, we were.
It was a
like that
department.
weird
It was a weird. It was right
Burlington
in
Coat
the,
Factory.
That's what it was. It was right before or right when the shutdown happened. So stores weren't getting their stuff and all kinds of stuff, and people weren't shopping. And we were out gallivanting because we didn't really know what's going on. And
It was the beginning.
there was all these empty racks, and then there was this one rack that had like maybe 10. We always look for evening gown dresses for our drag friends that come over.
Or Dirt, that is
And
just
Dirt just has
straight man
lots of
that
dress.
kisses his guy friend sometimes and likes
He's
to wear
an
dresses.
absolute man, if there ever was one. But anyway, so she found that dress there on that rack, and it was like that.
So we got home, and I put it on and grabbed a plastic bag and wrapped it around my head so it kind of looked like a wig. And I was like, and then did the dance.
Oh,
like it was perfect.
There's a
2-1 Fu, thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. That's another.
Yeah,
That's
2-1
another
all-time
fantastic.
favorite.
That scene. I don't know if I can even say it.
I know. Yeah, cry. Yeah.
All I know is I have a beautiful friend, that lady friend that happens to have an Adam's apple, gets me.
Yeah, I got
obviously.
Yeah.
Every single
Stalker
time.
chanting at the end when she was talking to Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, The Birdcage is a fun movie. Tu Wong Fu touches on a lot of more serious things. Like there's some
Firestein.
like there's like could be trigger warnings for that movie because of some of the situations, but it's still a fantastic movie.
Janet saying Firestone. That's. I think I'm thinking of something different that is actually that island that people go to watch that. So Firestone is not ringing a bell. I'm curious. I'll have to write that down and look at that. Yeah, they're such great There's some really good movies out there. What's that other one that? Oh,
It's always a fun time when Mama G's trying to explain a movie.
something. What's something
from
something
the opposite
monkeys?
side of Blockbuster? To anyone that remembers my favorite place, I'm so sad that kids today don't know the joy of going into the movie store and having to pick through all these movies. Like, what are we going to bring home to watch?
Yeah.
But Mama G yells from across the store, "What's that? What's that movie? Something running." And Tony just goes, "Do you mean Goodwill Hunting?"
I said something running.
Because the monkeys, you were like, "What's that movie? Something about the six monkeys." You were like 12 monkeys.
With all the there was something with all the monkeys, and he goes 12 monkeys. Yeah,
something.
So yeah,
Goodwill.
But you're right. That's the actor Harvey Feinstein. That's what it is. Yeah, Feinstein. I think it's Feinstein. Yeah.
Blockbuster.
Such a
that
great
really
movie.
was such a nice thing to be able to do.
We need those back.
Yeah,
we really do. It's a shame because that was fun.
It might be raining only in my backyard.
Oh, well, that's not good because my windows are open in my car.
No, we're good. It's actually, I don't think it's raining. I think it's just how dirty my window is.
Last time I came here and I had my windows wide open because it was so hot out. And then we did our live and Craig came home and he was like, "Shut your windows and your car's soaked." I'm like, "Oh boy." I do that a lot. I leave my windows open.
You can always get more toast. That's one of the big lessons we got from Birdcage. Yeah, and I pierced the toast and you're freaking out. That was something we always use when you're having a really hard, because telling someone to calm down has never in the history of time made someone calm down. It just doesn't work. You got to find something else. And that's one of the ones we use. Hey, you can always get more toast. Like,
yeah, you could. And you could always, and that's it. You know, I always say, what's the worst that can happen? You know, but then but if you're not in the right mindset,
you can spiral into,
you can start spiraling.
Well, let me tell you,
horrible scenarios to whatever it is. Hello, Crafty.
But yeah, you can always get more toast.
87 in the alts. Why am I struggling? I'm bypassing the phone is literally right here, folks. And I'm again passing right past it. Oh, which movie was she talking about? Arrow Lover put a movie. Legend of the Falls. Amanda just got it from who sent it now? Michelle. Michelle sent her some of them, and one of them was Legend of the Falls. That's one of my favorite.
You know, it's another wonderful movie that a lot of people don't watch because you think it's going to be something completely different. True Romance.
True Romance rocks. Christian Slater.
Again, that touches on a lot of things. There's like drugs are involved, like things like, so it does. I don't want to talk about any of them.
Too much.
Then I have to click.
We don't want
then I have to click on the button of I don't have any of these things in here. But that's another one. You think it's going to be like it is a romance movie, but it's romance mixed with like dark comedy.
Your guys are going to love it. Okay, the guys could sit and watch that movie with you. And
Brad Pitt plays like this
stoner
guy that lives on your couch. Like at one point, he's given directions to the mobsters. That gives you a little idea of the type of movie that we're watching here. And he's like, "So you go down this road, and you just like keep going, and like you keep going." And then you keep going some more, and then you'll see a turn, and you're going to take that. I don't think he says left or right.
No.
You're going to take that, and then on this next road, you're going to go, and then like keep going, and you'll find it.
And the mob guy's like,
Yeah, definitely check out True Romance.
True Romance, yeah.
It's up there. I would say it's up there with my favorite movies. It's one that every time I watch it, I enjoy it through and through from beginning to end.
Zoila,
most of the time, those movies that I always enjoy from beginning to end are just comedies. A lot of times, like romantic movies, dramas, actions, I watch it and I'm bored of it. Like I love the Transformer movie. I can't watch that. If I watch it tomorrow, I'm not going to enjoy it for another like 3 years.
Yeah,
Whereas I can watch True Romance in the morning and then watch it again at night and enjoy it just the same.
Great characters, high action. There is some stuff in there that it's not a Disney movie.
No,
but it's definitely hi Amanda Tap Mama. Thank you, Amanda, for shouting us out. I think I told you that last live, but I want to thank you again. We truly appreciate that. But yeah, no, it's a good movie. Yeah.
I'll tell you something about predictable movies. I'm really good. Like, I just have a good sense of things. I know when people are lying. I know what's going to happen. Like, I'm just very good at extrapolating the data to know what the next step is. And I also was super into movies. So I watched a lot of, like the reviews on them. Anytime when I was in college, if I had an elective and the elective could be about movies, I took it about movies. So I know movies really well, and I can almost always tell you what's going to happen. So it's hard to enjoy movies sometimes. I'm like, oh, okay, well, this and then that and then this.
I feel like
And that's
you wrote it
exactly what
already,
happens. So I
yeah.
totally get that not liking predictable movies.
Yeah, you want something that's going to challenge you. About Billy Bob Thornton is one of my favorite actors. I love when he plays Bad Santa. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's such a terrible person, but that
was him in Being John Malkovich,
Bad
right?
Santa. Oh, Being John Malkovich was good too. Yeah. Yeah. I think
Somebody told me that they would pay absurd amount of money to John Malkovich in my brain once. Jim Morrison, actually.
Oh,
we were sitting at Lowe's one day, and I don't remember what I was taught. I was explaining how I got to a conclusion of something and whatever, and I was just talking, and he goes, I would pay probably thousands of dollars to John Malkovich into your brain.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's an interesting.
My brain functions a lot different than a lot of the people that I
Sling Blade, Tiffany. Oh my gosh.
I like them French fried potatoes and that mustard sauce.
It's so slow.
Yeah, that's a really slow movie, but if you appreciate good movies, it is fantastic. I don't know if I know Pushing Tin.
Pushing Tin, I don't.
I'm going to write that one down.
Yeah, write that down.
Jot that down.
Yeah. Anyway, not to change the subject, but where are we? We're 5:15. Do you want to do let's do a couple giveaways just so we don't forget, and then be like, oh, we forgot to do that. All right,
so cool, right?
Yeah, I'm using my phone if you don't mind using yours. All right, so till we figure out how to do it on here. Well, I'd have to do it this way anyway, but I don't know if you could see the names. This is anybody who left so always come back to the replay and watch the replay and leave don't watch the whole replay, but leave a comment and make sure you left a thumb, and we give you a chance to win 5 entries into the monthly giveaway. Okay.
I forget where my brand up there. Nope.
So I can name them off really fast. It's Tap Mama Amanda, Pebbles, which is Kelly, Moonlight Tracy, Kim G, Michelle Yu, Karen JSP, Leslie Crochet Corner, Angela Wright, Darlene G, Cindy Lou Who, Mateo Rivera, Sally Stevens, Michelle Metzig, Hobby, Mary King, Mary Susanna. There's 26. I'm sorry. Sharon Sutcliffe, Carrie J, Jen's Hobby Hook, Zoila Rivera, Stitches of Casey, Mishi from Crochet, Peace, Love, and Deirdre, which is I'm cutting some of your channel names down. And Chance and Cindy, Mary May M Ham, I call her Mary Mayhem, and Judy Linton. So 26 people left replays. Oh, and thank you, Amanda. You rock, girlfriend. Okay, and looking good, girlfriend, too. Not that you didn't before. Anyway, so here's the people, and she's doing the random number counter. Number 4 is Kim G. Kimchi. I'm going to circle you, Kim G. You get 5 entries into the giveaway for the end of the month. And we haven't decided what it is yet, but we'll figure it out by the end of the month. All righty. Now,
Kim G was the winner.
Kim G was number 4. I'll just scan up in case you want to see. All right. Also, too, before we go into the next part, our rainbow non-monochromatic mal, that we some of the pictures Rusty had, some of the pictures I had. She's sending
trying to
me.
talk over the phone to figure it out. I was like, we'll just get here a little bit early and let's just on my computer and we can send you the ones that you don't have. So
now I'll do a video in the background, and then I'll just start dropping the pictures. So just be patient on that. You'll definitely get, whoever the winners, you'll get a prize. Thank you for being a member for 8 months. Ew, look at you. I know, right? Ew. I used to drive when I had a boyfriend
Ew,
years
David.
ago. He hated when I would do that. He go, ew. He goes, I hate that. He couldn't, for some reason, that was like a, somebody must have said it.
Craig's version of that is yucky.
Yucky. I do that too. I say, ooh, yucky. Yucky. Anyway.
Yeah, real quick. I love my friends. So one of my dear friends that finally got to meet Craig after a long time. If you heard the story about the owls fighting the crows tape, that's who I'm talking about, Mark Davidson. And Craig texts Mark and literally just says, can you send me a few voice recordings of you saying yucky? Then without question at all, just sent him. It wasn't like, oh, here they go, what they for? Just like, okay, bud. And then we got some yuckies. And it's because a yucky person exists and we see them around town. We won't get into it, but they deserve this. So he saw them and had enough time to hit his phone. So over his Bluetooth speakers on the phone, it just went, yucky, as he drove by. And I just think that is delightful. But yeah.
Okay, I'm going to address this.
Yeah.
Nessa. She said, here is a random non-yarn related question. Do you folks have an adult coloring book or books for a giveaway? I do have some coloring books. I figured it might be good for folks who don't crochet. That's a very good idea.
Yeah.
Nessa, I don't know if you're aware of the fact that I actually do coloring. I make coloring books.
You haven't recently.
I haven't done them in a while. I have this stuff. Now that I have the internet and I got to get a printer, I need to print them off. But I have the stuff to make the circles. I used to sell them at the shop. And what I do is I do the it looks abstract, but I hide words in them.
Yeah,
so
like one of them was
really
nice.
nasty.
But then there was one that was, all like swear words. And depending on how you color it, you can make it really obvious what it says, or you can color it so it's
yeah. So you
so
could
it's not
like
as
color
bad.
for somebody and like have it, and then like they could hang it up on their wall, and then a month later they go, "What are you calling me a biatch?" You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that was fun. So if I can get around to doing those, they were a lot of fun. I was thinking of doing. I started doing one. It didn't seem like it was. I was actually watching, letting you see me do it in real time.
If we ever have people that are super not yarny, like Megan's saying here, if you win the full yarn giveaway, please let us know if you're not yarny.
We have
so many. We have other things. So if anyone ever wins that doesn't have use for yarn, if you don't yarn but you have a yarn person you want to give it to, by all means. But if
stuff
you don't want that, let us know. We will have it be a different non-yarn package.
Krista's Heavenly Creations. Hello. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Marie Chavez made this for Craig. Marie may be busy today.
Okay, Okay, I'm just making sure that
I don't know, but I know she had some things going on this week, so she's probably busy today. Yeah, make sure she's doing okay.
But Marie made this. This was a gift for Craig.
Yeah, but I'll put together some. I do have some paintings I have to start doing, but there's always options. If you ever win something from us and you'd be like, I'm not really, somebody won all the art stuff from us that time, and they were like, I really rather have yarn. I was like, if you rather have yarn, because they were looking to build their stashes, we work with you.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, we're not going to do a whole custom change thing.
No,
but if you won the end of the month appreciation box and you're not super into yarn, we can swap some of the yarn out.
Yeah, we can.
Or if it's a full yarn, we can work with you. So
we're not custom ordering crap for you.
We do custom orders, but I do custom orders all the time. But I spend. I have to charge more money because it takes me. Yeah. Even if I use the images that are in the computer, I still have to browse. I have to find them. It takes a while to do some custom things.
Yeah, I'll work on that as far as making some more, and I'll show you in real time how I do it. I just do.
I can even do some of the how I was kind of lightly copying the coloring book that Mel got me. We can even kind of do some of those images, so it could be a coloring book.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we have one that's like just a maze, like a simple. It could be an activity.
Oh, we could do them. We can make it
instead of it all being the same thing.
Yeah, we've done that too. More so for each other, just to have stuff. I used to do, instead of buying the kids, they had coloring books, but I would draw pictures and give them to color. All right, so let's do our 2 in-house giveaways. I just don't want to run late and not have those. In-house giveaway. We're gonna do it on here. We don't have the tool set up yet, so basically, I'll just do.
I'm not on.
All right, I'm gonna. Now, how do I do the little?
So you just find your emojis.
I'm just gonna I'm just hitting a whole bunch of things.
Just do what? Don't hit send yet.
Not hitting.
So get a word in there. Just one. You just post one time. Once we'll let you know when we switch it up. Actually,
type
refiche.
something. Oh, refiche.
Somebody
refiche.
somebody that hears me say refiche that's up to date. Right. It's refresh. We just say the words wrong. But yeah, somebody type refresh down so people know to refresh. And then the way ours work is for right now is we're going to put emojis. Then we're going to put emojis, and then we're going to pick a number, and we're going to count down that many comments,
and then
count down that many
again.
comments.
So 2 people in house are going to get 2 each. Each will get 2 entries into the monthly appreciation.
Okay, so we'll give everyone
Thank
a
you,
minute that's
Tammy.
seeing the words.
Thank you,
refresh.
Trevor and Diana D. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate
Appreciate
you.
you. And hello, I don't know if you heard me. Truck and crochet. Hello.
Mm-hmm. Refiche.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we get these done, and then we can just go into them.
Well, real quick,
Other
while
stuff.
we're
I want to show you my crocheting top.
while we're waiting for people to refresh, I jotted this down before when we were talking about something else. But if you haven't ever heard of 2 drinks and a puppy, here's a good way to test to evaluate friendships in your life. Is this person you're thinking of someone that you would want to go out and get 2 drinks with, which they don't have to be alcoholic, they could be coffee.
Yeah, could be coffee.
Is someone that you want to go get 2 drinks with? Yes or no? That's going to tell you something. Is it somebody that you would trust to watch your puppy? I have a bunch of friends that I would absolutely go and have drinks with, but I would not trust watching my puppy more that my dog doesn't like everybody. That's why I have the rescues. But yeah, it's just an interesting evaluation tool that came out of a book that went around and kind of got popular. But
it's a good concept, because if you sit down and now you take one friend and say, all right, what I do, I feel like going out.
Yeah, like this human,
spending enough
I
time to
would go have 2 drinks with. Also, would let watch my dogs. I do these things often.
But then there's other people that you maybe would go out and party with, but not. Maybe there's people that you wouldn't mind them watching your dog, your puppies, but you don't want to spend that much time to have 2 drinks with. So it's just a nice way to evaluate.
At this point, I'm assuming everybody's refreshed.
You're refreshed.
Looks like some people might already be putting a word. So get your
All
word
right,
in.
I'm going to drop this in. Get
We're
ready.
going to drop this in. You got to write a number down.
I could write a number.
Well, don't type a number. You already put those. Don't type the number. And what I'm going to do is now make sure you're going to stop it on your phone when it goes.
All right. So you see Mama G hugs with all the emojis. That's me.
The start. And then we're going to count down comments twice for the 2 in-house giveaways. And we're going to
so drop words.
And I'm going to count down a 3rd time for Random Rusty.
Oh, all right. So we're going to
count down 3 times.
Random Rusty reward over here.
Also, Wednesday, we have a very... Yeah,
I got it.
Well, no, if it goes too far,
you can't go back.
Yeah. I have a very special, related to the human that made me this, Random Rusty reward we're going to be gifting next week. It's going to be a big deal. It's for a kiddo. So, I mean, I love you all and I love everybody to be appreciated, but I really, really love to appreciate the kiddos that watch this, because I can only imagine how cool it would be for the cool people on the television that I like to watch shouting me out when I was little. So like, I like to give that appreciation, which is why we say hi to Mara all the time. We love Mara so much. But, yeah, you could.
All right. So I love all right. So the number was 17. 17.
Yeah, so you tipped forward a little and you can see it.
17, and the first one was Melissa Knox with Bendy. And the second one is Mary Ann. I'm gonna write Mary Wench, just because I want to.
I'm gonna like rip my hairs out because
Mary Wench, and she wrote respect. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Respect is important, but it's also earned and lost sometimes. It's okay to let somebody. It's okay to lose respect in somebody.
Random Rusty reward is for Shannon Murray with Sleepy.
So
I'm feeling you, girl.
Anybody that doesn't understand Random Rusty rewards, I'm me. So I just decided to do a random thing where I don't like it to ever be monetary involved. Like we give these for monetary things
and also other things
and for other things. But yeah, that's the Random Rusty is just me appreciating you for appreciating us. And I collect a bunch of tickets, and then the universe tells me it's time to pick a ticket and make something. I pick a ticket and I make something. but whoever wins, you got to give me time because I make something specific. It's not like I have the things already made.
Right.
I'm going to create things for you with the intent of giving you the item full of love. But
All
yes,
right. So we got you guys there. I wrote it down.
we still have this one. No, never mind.
No, we did that, and then we picked the two. So Melissa Knox and Mary Winch.
Just squished to this
Oh,
little crevice.
yeah. It's right behind me. He loves his grandma. And then I have
Thank you for
everybody's
stopping
name.
by.
Yeah, we appreciate all.
I'm gonna call you Mama Wrench. I mean,
Yeah, no, we got to call you Mama Wrench.
I love wrenches.
Yeah. Well, let me
Speaking
show
of wrenches, real quick, this is going to be a short one. We just got a Harbor Freight in town. What? Someone is so excited. I've already been in there like 16 times. The lady behind the counter is either excited about my existence or doesn't know how to handle me. I can understand it being both. But I went in there, and the first time I went in, she was like, "Oh, hi, can I help you with anything?" And I was like, "No, I'm good. I'm just really excited that this place is here, and I'm going to walk around and learn where everything is. You're probably going to see me a lot." So,
yeah, I haven't been in there yet. Hi,
I've been in there a few times. I'm upgrading my tools, and we're going to keep the tools in good spots. Yours just open too? They must be spreading out. Good for them.
Yeah, good.
Harbor Freight's a great place. I don't think I'd buy like a top of, if I'm going to get a, when I get a compressor, I'm probably going to get that from somewhere a little bit better. But a wrench is a wrench, and I get it. There's better steels and all that other stuff. So I get that was a really generic statement.
It's good
That's
for
not
like
true.
household tools,
or
not
like
so much
someone
for,
like you.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
perfect
needed
for
a
me.
nail gun,
Yeah.
you don't need anything better
I
than
don't
what
need a
Harbor Freight's gonna
construction
offer you.
company. Like my husband, the man that lives in my house, I can't believe I said that. The man that lives in my house is a professional construction worker, carpenter.
So
trim
he could
carpenter.
use a lot of things at Harbor Freight, but probably wouldn't buy his nail gun.
He's going to buy his tools, at a quality shop. But for me, I need screwed. I don't even need a flathead. I use a butter knife. I don't. You guys probably use your more kitchen items or. Tools.
Do you know how many WD-40s I bought for this human? It's not their fault.
He steals them.
I have purchased.
All my doors squeak.
I always have more than one WD-40 because anytime someone needs one, I give it to them. If you've never looked it up, there is like hundreds of uses for WD-40. Making wicker furniture not squeak. It can get certain like inks out of clothing. You can not fully, but you could almost lightly like waterproof. I mean, WD-40 has so many uses, but its main use is I don't know if it's the neurodivergent brain, but squeaky doors. I have a hard time with. Like my back door, I've been using a different type of lubricant because it's metal on metal, so the white lithium works a little better.
Jeanette.
But yeah.
She says, "Mama, gee, you have a husband." Yeah, the man that lives in my house. He's also married to me. And we all make mistakes. Anyway,
and the man that lives in my house is
not married to her,
wonderful.
and he's amazing.
If we do ever get married, it's not going to be in the books because there's no benefit for the government getting involved in our relationship. If it had a benefit, which sometimes it does, we would do it. It actually benefits us not to. But when we finally do have a hand tying ceremony, I'm going to be a hot dog in a veil, and he's going to be a bun, which I've upgraded his costume since I first had this idea, which was when I was like, 10? And you thought it was just like a ha-ha. No, never grew out of it. Craig is going to be the bun. So we're going to take couch cushions and stuff them inside fabric so he actually has bun-like arms. And instead of "You may now kiss the bride," because I wouldn't be a bride, instead of "You may now kiss the bride," it's "You may now enter the bun," and I can enter the bun and give him a kiss. And then when we're going to do this, it's not going to be a ceremony like I'm going to have like my dad's side of the family in. No offense, but it's just we're different. It's different vibes. Yeah. So when we do the dad's side of the family. No, that's just absolutely not. None of that, because that would be legal. We're not doing legal things.
Oh, right. Well, you have so many fake priests.
Or you could just give me 2 seconds to tell you what
I can let you finish your subject.
Sorry that I keep touching my face, but there's like this hair that keeps blowing in the wind. I'm gonna have to move.
We got the fan. Yeah.
It's just too hot to not have it right there. So what we're gonna do is my dad has a beach house in North Carolina, and we're going to let them know that we're coming to North Carolina to have a little ceremony because we're gonna do the marriage thing, but not legally. And without them knowing, the plan is, because I cut everything I wear, I'm going to get a suit and cut off the sleeves and cut the shorts and wear like a little mock suit. And we're going to get the most beautiful flowy white dress for Craig. So we're going to have this thing planned and then just walk out in these costumes, and everyone's going to laugh because they know we're lunatics.
They do like the humor.
Yeah.
They do
But
like
I'm very
the humor.
excited.
Yes, we will share pictures.
Yes, I will absolutely film. I can't do it live because my friends are going to be here, and we've almost lost the channel before.
Yeah.
And we're being very cautious. Like I recently had a witchy friend that was doing a live with somebody, and because of something that happened they didn't mean it. The other person did not mean it.
Yeah.
But they were in, and it was like, I didn't watch it, so I'm going off of what she said, and I have to go off her. I can't watch it because her channel's gone now.
I took it, yeah.
The other person on the live had a roommate come home in a bad mood. And because of that, they lost everything. Yeah. They had like 5,000 subscribers. It was their job. It was how they had income. They lost that and all of their other channels because of oopsie happened. So the human that was on the live obviously feels horrible.
Yeah, something
happened. The person came in a bad mood.
Oh.
So the roommate came in having a freak out, and it was on live, so there was no taking it back. Yeah. And now both of their channels are completely gone, and they can never get them back. So now we're being extra cautious. Yeah. I don't think, and I mean this with every ounce of my heart, I honestly don't think I can mentally, I'd probably end up in an institute if I lost all of this that I've done with my mom.
Yeah.
If all of this goes away and I haven't figured out how to get these things saved somewhere else on like an external hard drive, I honestly don't think all of my spoons would be gone for a very long time. It would be very detrimental to my mental health, which is usually on a very rocky road. Yeah. So I'm just moving forward. We're being super cautious with things because that's so sad, especially because even the roommate feels horrible because he had no idea that that's what was happening. He was having a bad day. So no one meant any wrong. It's like I always like to say, it doesn't matter how the egg got broken, the egg got broke. It doesn't matter if you had good intent. It doesn't matter if you smashed it. There's things, but the egg is still broken.
Yeah, Nessa, that's what
we're thinking. Yeah.
We're doing, we're just going to film it. But even
yes, he was definitely saying very bad words.
Yeah.
And it was about a very, very uncool topic, which I obviously can't say.
Yeah.
But it was a very uncool topic to talk about on any platform.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't he's not a horrible person. It was just all around bad.
Well, the thing is any of you guys, I know you guys go on lives, and we're not saying this to scare you.
No, just be aware.
Just be aware and look, maybe we need to deep dive into it that, when you're co-streaming, there's something else to think about, to look into. If you guys are co-streaming this, I'm throwing this out here as a question.
Please, yes, let me know, because I've been trying to figure out how to download. Because I have an external hard.
Krista, that would be fabulous.
Because I can't. Losing this would be. I don't know what to talk about.
Well, Nessa, this is what I'm curious: is if you're if you are on a live with other people, and you have all your channels, say, and they do, and something happens
like this
that
incident,
is absolute not good, that's going to cause havoc. If somebody does it and you're linked in that live, does it affect your channel? Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, if we invite a guest on our stream, then yes, 100% it's us, because we have to be responsible for what we're projecting out.
They were co-streaming.
But if you're co-streaming and each person has their own channel up there, so those of you that do that, we're curious.
So I love that. So I love that. We'll follow you wherever you are. You can't get us that easy.
I know.
But also, yes, the egg thing, by no means is that my thing. That's something I read a while back. I can't credit where it came from. It was something I read like in a meme, but it was basically, it was about taking accountability. So you are going to give someone an egg and the egg is now broken. If you tripped and accidentally dropped the egg, yes, you didn't mean to do any wrong. If you took the egg and smashed it on purpose, okay, you meant to do wrong. If, I don't know, some other random thing happened, you were trying to go walk and you got excited and squished it, So there's different reasons. You can have different thoughts about it,
Outcomes.
but you need to hold the accountability that the egg is in fact broken.
It's broken.
So for that person, it's broken. Doesn't matter why you did it.
Yeah.
Hold the accountability for the egg being broken.
Mm-hmm.
I describe things well.
Yes, you're an excellent driver.
I'm funny in the wall.
No, but I mean, all the stories in the world isn't going to get this person's channel back.
Yeah.
And I've heard other people have had that happen in the past, where they were on a live and she was on with somebody else, and somebody walked behind the person that was on the live, and they were not they were either coming or going from the shower, perhaps. That's all I'm going to say. And immediately that person that had that person on live, they lost all their. And that's somebody that's actually part of our community.
Yeah. So
And
just
that, you know,
learning.
So just something to think about, and we don't know about, so it's something to be.
Remember though,
conscious
replay
of.
Comments. Anyone that wants to give us any stream duck, otherwise known as StreamYard,
AKA,
which if anyone wants to drop $3,000, you can own Stream Duck.
apparently
The domain.
StreamDuck.com is available for purchase.
That was really funny. But yeah, we'll take any tips in the comments because I really want to learn. We want like somebody who's, you could put like hand motions and make things happen, learning picture in picture, or like when we want to show you a shawl, instead of showing you trying to like hold it up in front of the screen, we can cut to a picture in picture and it can be Craig or I gallivanting in it. You know, it's going to up the fun of the channel.
Oh yeah, smug mug. That's
Did you have
something.
to?
No, just Nessa's. Just snug. Well, I reread the chat. I'll go back because I don't get a chance to see all
I will
of
write
it.
something down,
But I do reread the chat, and you guys crack me up sometimes with the stuff you write on here that I don't see in
no, it's like a
real
place.
time.
It's like a
But it's a
cloud
place to
almost.
store stuff. Yeah, all the photos and
Mug
videos.
or snug.
Mug, SMUG mug. Yeah, and this is tech savvy, so it's always good to I you know.
Which we appreciate our
We
tech savvy
appreciate the
friends
tech
because
savvy.
we are not.
No.
I'm technical savvy in the sense of you can
Cars
give
or-
me a device or a piece of equipment and I can figure out parts about it. I can
how it
usually
works.
I can figure out how to solve a problem. My brain works logically. I can look at something and be like, okay, well, you have to do this to that. Like she'll come up with things all the time and I'm like, well, how about we just do this? And you look, that's perfect. That makes it so much easier. So
Yeah.
that's how my brain works. But
good problem solving skills.
technology, not so much. I mean, I had a 7-year-old phone. I didn't have the internet for most of my life. I didn't even have cable. I watched DVDs and VHSs and had a flip phone up until I had a smartphone when I went to the store, and the flip phone was more expensive than getting a smartphone. It would have cost me $400 to get a flip phone through Verizon, and I don't have them anymore, but because they don't work out here. And the smartphone that was like half the price. So that's the only reason I stopped doing that.
Yeah, Yarn Barf. We're on StreamYard on right now. We just starting this again because we want to start using the giveaway tool, and this allows us to split like.
We're gonna start posting these on our Facebook and on
Yeah.
But
also, if Rusty's here and I'm at my house, we could still do a live and be simultaneous next to one another. All right, so
I loved Verizon. It's just when I worked here, it didn't like
doesn't work.
when I gave them this address. They literally giggled and were like, "Oh no, honey, you do not have service there. Let us get that cancellation fee away so you can go get a new plan."
Same
so
with me
we
too.
left. I left them a raving review. It was I had no issues with them. I need them to actually work where I'm living.
And when there was no towers here when I moved here, and we did get an
our flip
AT&T
phone's
tower.
trendy again. Well, they're making this flip flat phones. Which that I'm still not
are bendy again.
They're bendy again and nice. They make the screens that bend now, which is it's weird to me.
Oh yeah,
like bending that.
Yeah,
I don't like.
Feels like it hurts. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Ouch!
Every
Your
time
pictures. It's like folding paper.
I can see you legitimately being.
I'm sorry. I feel bad when I close my laptop. I'm like, oh. Let me turn you off first so this doesn't hurt so bad. You know, just this weird mental, the way our brains work, right? Husband is ringing his help me bell. Oh my God, Shazam. Gotta go. Hey, well, go take care of the man that lives in your house. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Okay. So there's a burn on my table, which is funny.
Yeah.
I do incense, but I get the little charcoal circles that are a little bowl, and you light the charcoal and which is fun to watch. And then it starts to turn red, and then you drop loose herbs on it.
Oh, it smells so darn good.
You drop loose herbs on. I do the Magic of the Month box with Dana Newark, which is one of my favorite things.
It smells so.
But this one,
so good.
it came with a tiny toad. Look at my new pal. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh my gosh. So
like she even had to make a
cute.
She had to make a post, be like, "Hey guys, make sure you find the toad before you use the incense, just in case if someone accidentally dropped it."
And then you
this would be not pleasant.
Plastic.
But yeah, he's
That
going to
is
be my
so
little pocket
adorable.
pal. So
herbs,
you thank your Keurig often. I thank my house. I thank everything. I thank the forest, not only with words, but also with taking all the trash out and I use nature from home and craft little things to then offer to the forest because it gives us mushrooms. But yeah, I thank a bunch of inanimate objects. I also have comments about them when they do me wrong. I have a bucket of inanimate objects that have done me wrong, like that tape measure that cut my thumb. It's not around anymore. And they go into a bucket and then they get, yeah. But yeah, there's definitely lemongrass, rose petal, lavender, looks like some sage.
There's something that's familiar in there. Definitely
mint.
Sage.
There's mint.
Definitely mint.
Not regular mint. That might be spearmint.
Or peppermint. Yeah.
Spearmint or peppermint. Mint. No, you might be right with peppermint. Oh,
it smells so good.
But yes, almost all of them come with a little package.
Probably in there, yeah.
And for the ritual that I do, I only need to put one pinch. So the rest of this is
for the next time
for grabs.
Yeah.
And what's nice about this is that's one of my favorites.
Santo Palma. Oh my God. Those wood
Palo
sticks.
Santo.
Palo Santo. I don't know. Something.
This one, I just really like this concept, is you're supposed to take a card, and she sent us all the things, and then we're going to really think about a person. We're going to want to send them love. We're going to send them peace. We're going to send them calm. We know who we're going to do it for, and we're going to burn the incense. I always salt, a little bit of black salt. My hands with black salt is just salt you mix with ash with the intent of making it more of a protection. Black salt my hands. Write this card. We're going to light the incense. We're going to write loving words on it, draw little pictures, fill it with as much positivity as we can. And then we drop the last little bit of lavender petals on the incense and hold the card over it. And then we close it and we gift it to that person with all of the good.
With all the good energy.
But it's a nice thing to do. You can, with a little bit of intent, you can make inanimate objects have much more of a pack. Well, you guys know this because when you're crocheting something, you're not just willy-nilly crocheting it, even if you think you are, but you're crocheting it with some form of intent. Most of the time it's, I'm making Noah a shawl.
Yeah,
so you know that the stitch
went
with love to making Noah a shawl. So it's the same concept.
Yes, Nessa, Nightbot. It does have that tool. We don't know. I don't know how to. We just did it today, so we don't know how to do that. We're hoping somebody can fill us in on how to get to that.
We
tool.
Literally maybe 2 hours. Well, Paula would know. She was the first to comment in here.
Yes.
Probably like 2 or 3 hours before we were going to go live. We're like, do we try to do it through StreamYard? I know. And we did. So we haven't practiced anything on here.
Yeah.
I still don't understand where. I got to figure out these files for that. Like what type of files it accepts.
In percent. Or present, I don't know how you pronounce it.
It would be percent because we're presenting things.
We're presenting things.
Yeah, it says Google Slides and then
your computer.
I got a Google Slides, PowerPoint, and PDFs. So I would just have to make my JPEGs into PDFs. Okay. I think I figured it out.
But there's a way to do, but to do the giveaway.
That was an external. You go to a different site.
External.
You log into that, and then you come back over and you share screen.
That's what it was. And then if you do that, Nessa, also what we remember, I think it was Crystal Yarny Chicken or Mara from Mindfully Mara, that you want to refresh it before you do it each time, to refresh that app before you go. So you go out of there on another tab, do the giveaway, bring it in. You can put it in your picture thing on the bottom. And yeah, that's right. Now I'm remembering. After you told me, I'm remembering.
Yes. Yeah, here's a good time.
Yeah, Jen, we were talking, Jen. Yeah. She's going to start. She's going to go live. Well, she and I were going to do a thing where both of us, and some of you probably too, but both of us, she and I both need to really wean down our stash And so we were talking about it. And what I was going to do was do like we do with the hand dyed yarn, and just offer the already used stash, de-stash. So she's going to do it before I do because I'm not ready to do that yet. So she might be coming on after us on Wednesday a couple times to kind of do a de-stash.
And remember,
Yeah, I
Dory's
was thinking of
before
getting a
us.
hold of Ivy, Jen. Yeah, I was thinking of getting a hold of Ivy because I know Ivy knows.
What time does Dory go on before us?
Dory goes on from 6 to 7, and we go 7 to 9. And then if Dee's going to go, she'll fix the thing and have the notifications for you, and she'll let you know what it is. Yeah,
it's all new.
Yeah, we're just working as
it's one of those. In the beginning, we would come up with ideas and we work them out and like wait. Now we're just like, hey, you want to try? You want to try to just do live Wednesdays? All right, let's.
Yeah,
next Wednesday.
Yeah, well,
and that was on Monday. And that was us on Monday or that Saturday after the live. We talked about it.
Yeah, yeah, and nobody was there. Hello, Kylie Anderson. How are you? You need to say this.
Oh, your daughter's pregnant?
Congratulations, Grandma.
Congratulations.
That's wonderful news.
Stream Duck has a YouTube channel.
That's wonderful news. And I will tell you that babies are, and I'm not getting religious on you, trust me, because I'm not there, but I love this. Babies are God's way of saying the world must go on. I just love that saying. And I feel it's true.
There's a YouTube channel by
Stream Duck. All right,
that's tips.
All right, thank you, Megan. Yeah, Megan. I think that's what, like I said, this is all, it's been a while. But talking about yarn, let me just say this. I did. I said because Dee was going to sell. We're doing that. We're going to do.
Were we just talking about something completely unknown?
Dee and I were going to do together where we offer our de-stashing our stuff. That was the intent of the
which was brought up not with that Wednesday.
No,
that was just random.
Yeah, it's just a random thing. But then we thought maybe we could do it on Wednesdays if she didn't want to come on Wednesdays. Yada yada yada. But we're both going to do the de-stashing of stuff of the yarns. Dee's more prepared for it than I am, so she's going to probably be doing it in the next couple of weeks. I might wait a little bit. But speaking of yarn, the man lent me money, and I mean lend because I have to pay him back.
Oh, we just reached 100 thumbs as soon as I
reached 100 thumbs. Thank you. And if you haven't thumbs, give us more. The man lent me money because I was running low on bare yarn to dye, and it was $904 and change. Yes, almost $1,000 he lent me to buy bare yarn.
Mm-hmm.
I have to pay him back,
which means we have to dye it. And
so I have a bag of yarn that I dyed previously for the Halloween Advents. When this yarn comes, I might be doing another yarn sale of hand-dyed yarn because I'm going to need to pay him back. It's not, he didn't gift it to me. I need to pay that back. Yeah, $900 worth of bare yarn. So I should be pretty good with bare yarn for a while. I'm hoping. I have no idea. This company I used to buy fiber from when we did the fiber thing, and it's out of Canada. I mean, the shipping was $90, but yeah. Thank you. You getting ready to leave, Angela? Thank you. Always thank you for coming and always for being here.
We appreciate y'all's.
Yeah, I got to get busy, girlfriend. Yeah, I do. I like to dye yarn, so it's not a problem. And I know Rusty wants to try to do it. So
I want to get when my oven broke, the stove top still worked, and I want to do this anyway because it's hard to do we can't do pickling in the big job on our big pot anymore because the stove we have has the coils and it pushes it down too far. But the stove top of my stove that is in one of the buildings out there still functions. So if I just get a cord, I could potentially be outside using the stovetop, which would just be fun. That'd be fun for Banjo Ma. You can cook some eggs on the stovetop. It'd be fun and then we could potentially dye yarn outside.
We can maybe dye yarn outside. So that might be fun. That might be
one of the things that's tough with me is my life, it kind of revolves around dogs. So it's hard to justify going to work all day and then speaking of dogs, and then they're both realizing what time it almost is. and then coming home and dealing with dogs, I don't want to help them and then immediately leave for a while. So finding ways to do more things here, we can have the dogs outside while we're out there dyeing yarn, you know?
Yeah, no, it's
Yes.
perfect. Have them on their leads and they can hang out with us. That'd be nice. Yeah.
I really just want to come up with names.
For the yarn?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're
We have the
definitely
most
doing
ridiculous
one.
names.
I know one line, one of the colorway lines will be related to drag queen names, and I'm thinking of getting a hold of some of the actual professional drag queens and finding out what colors they would like. There's a few that I know, but some that they would like and have them because we honor them. To be honest. But speaking of the washer, my dryer. So I've had my dryer for a while. I have a fairly new washing machine, but I had my dryer for a while, and the hose goes outside. It's on the second floor, which I love the fact that my washer dryer is right on the floor of the bedrooms. Okay, and a bird was making a nest. We heard babies, but we didn't realize how badly it was. So my clothes weren't drying as quickly. So instead of checking anything, the man bought me a new dryer yesterday. And then when he took the old dryer out, realized that this bird nest was way up into the pipe. So probably was nothing wrong with the dryer. It was probably just the congestion, also fire hazard that was in the pipe.
I have a small part of the story too.
But I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, that so I got a new dryer. I don't remember.
So since you don't remember, so right before this happened,
I forgot.
I knew they were getting it. I didn't realize it today. Right before this happened, I was on the phone with Mama G. They have a pellet stove they don't need. So we're seeing if I wanted to take it. And I was like, I'm down to take it, but I cannot take it right now in the sense that my hand and elbow are both hurt. So I physically don't want to hurt it worse by moving it. So in my brain, Pops doesn't need to drive here right now. We'll figure it out and we'll get it here. So then all of a sudden, and I'm not fully dressed at this moment. No one's supposed to be at my house. All of a sudden, this giant Enterprise van shows up. And then right after Pops is pulling in my driveway, I was like, is he getting
in his truck?
Yeah. And it's like, he does some of the stuff like that, where he's like impulsively, like,
he is very impulsive. Yes.
So it wouldn't have thrown me off if that's what had happened. So I run, I put a bra and pants on, and then I put a bra and pants on, and I walk outside to go see what's happening, and the truck is gone and Pops is gone and there's nothing. So I'm just standing in the driveway like, what just happened?
Yeah, there was two things out. What they did was he took his truck down to the street, to our road, so that the delivery guys just had to open the back of their truck. He could back up against him and then just slide the box onto the back of his truck, and then he could bring it up. So that's what happened. But they just drove right past our house and ended up doing the exchange. Out
but in my brain, it was two separate things. So in my
Right.
brain, I was getting some sort of delivery, which happens. I don't know when Craig orders tattoo supplies and whatnot.
Exactly.
And sometimes even the Amazon people are just in rent-a-trucks. So I assumed I was getting a package, and Pops was dropping the pellet stove off. So when I got outside and there was just nothing, I stood in the driveway for a minute and looked around, and then I came back in here. I was like, what just happened? And then I even went, so if you go through my bathroom and you go into my closet room, which is where my laundry stuff is, which is very convenient. Otherwise, we already have clothes everywhere, Craig. And I also change all over the house. But so I even reopened that door and looked again, did I miss it? So I messaged Mama G, and she was like, oh, this is what happened. I was like, oh, okay.
No, the delivery guy just beeline right past our house and ended up.
What I also,
chasing him on the truck.
Did Pops show him anything that was actually his? Or did he just, the delivery guy was like, oh, okay, we'll put it in your truck?
No, probably not.
So what, imagine if it was for me. And Pops just
stole your new dryer. Oh no, you don't want to deliver it. Hey, there's an idea, guys. Just follow delivery people in a truck. Then go, oh, you passed my driveway, so here, just throw it on the back of my truck. And you get free stuff.
This is not a real thing.
We're joking.
Not do that.
Allegedly.
Follow the law.
Allegedly. Hello, D. I seen D popped in here. Yeah, we got 5 minutes to D. D, I hope you're ready, because we're all running. We're going to do a black cat raid over to D's house.
I tried so hard to
and
come
I'll
up with
show
a
you
better term for black cat raid.
I have these shirts that I found today, but I will definitely at another time I'll show you. Maybe Wednesday. Well, we're not showing yarn on Wednesday. Maybe I'll just do
We
a video.
can show yarn sometimes on Wednesday. It's just we're expanding the channel, so we're testing out new things. Like, can Mama G listen to me, give information, not interrupt and derail me? So it's worth me doing research again. That's something we're going to test out.
We will try these things.
Yes.
Exotic bicycle sent from Amazon.
An electric bicycle.
Well, yeah.
Exotic bicycle.
Oh, I said, did I say exotic? You know where my head's at.
Exotic Mac.
An exotic bicycle? I think that should be invented if it is not already done. Yes, but an electric bike. Yeah, apparently, if they send something to your house and you didn't order it, you legally, I think, allegedly can keep it.
Not unallegedly.
Morally, you know, yeah, I know I said exotic. I don't know why. I'm looking through purple and rhinestones. But an exotic bicycle might be an interesting concept. I just watched Looking for Mr. Goodbar last night, so my mind is
I missed what Paul
in that. Yeah, it's a oopsie.
Whoopsie. So, friendly reminder, go vote for Mars. Mars from this morning until now went from 10th place to 7th place in a Rolling Stones concert that can win him I think it's like 10 grand or something and give him more fame. It can kickstart his career in a way that he's never expected. He did not think he'd get this high up the ranks. So go vote for Mars. We've shared the link here. It's shared on our page. It's shared on the Facebooks.
Aerosmith, Aeros Lover. That's absolutely, just keep it because legally, if they do send it unsolicited. But yes, it's really truly about Mars. Yeah. And we'll try to remind you. I mean, I don't know how long it's running.
I think we have like seven days. That's not logical.
You can every 24 hours you can vote. So if you think about it, do that because we'd appreciate it. I know he would appreciate it.
5 days, 4 hours, 2 minutes, and 20 seconds.
Okay.
So it ends on what's PDT? What time is that?
Pacific.
Is that Pacific? It used to be different. I used to have different.
Thank you, Zoila.
So Thursday the 11th.
All right.
Is when it ends.
Oh my gosh.
And there's the link again. This is a really big deal. If you see this, please click on it, save it onto your phone.
And if you are able to do this, I think if you guys are Facebookers, could you post it on your Facebook, your pages, and just tell your friends, say, hey, vote for this guy, get the word out there. Because it would be just, hi, Connie. Thank you, Connie. And I'll be mailing your package back out to you in probably Tuesday. But yeah, if you guys could do that and vote for him and share that out on your content with your people and just say, hey, as a favor, doesn't cost you anything, get on there and vote for him.
A few minutes of your day for the next couple of days could change his life.
Catapult him to a level that would take a lot longer if he didn't have this support.
Oh, so you. Yes, everybody that's sharing it, everybody that's
the Nextdoor app. I've heard about that.
I appreciate you so much.
No, we really, really, truly appreciate it because we really want to, and a lot of you guys follow him. We really do appreciate the support. He might not be your cup of tea. I get it. You don't have to listen to his music if you don't like that kind of stuff. But as a human being, you're not going to meet a kind of person.
Yeah.
He's a very loving, considerate human being. And just for that alone, to help him out because he would do anything for anybody. He really would. He's a very kind person.
Like just the little thing. So when we went to go see his last show, I didn't say anything. Like I wasn't like Mama G's nervous about this or nervous about that. I know we're going to be going to D's in a minute here, but I'll tell this one quick. I didn't say anything about it. He texted me and he's like, if you have a moment, I want to talk to you about the show. And I think he has something about his end of the show. He was like, okay, so I know Mama G has a hard time with crowds sometimes. I don't know how busy it's going to be. What I'm going to do, because I bought one VIP ticket and then we had us two. I'm going to make you and Mama G press, and then Craig has a VIP ticket, so you're all able to come downstairs. Downstairs is just for the art people, just for the performers. So that's a safe place. But if you need to be even more secluded than this, just here's this room that I can put a chair, I can bring a blanket if you'd like. So just the amount of thought that went into having her feel comfortable at his first,
because he knows
set everything up performance.
Panic attacks, and here he's trying to set, because he set the concert. He wasn't just a performer there. He set up the whole concert. that was his gig with him and the venue together did it. So all of that he took the time to consider, well, I want Mama G to be there. I know she has really bad anxiety and social anxiety, that he set up a safe place for me. I can't tell you how I appreciate that.
I can tell you how we appreciate that. Voting for him. That's how. That's how we
vote for my boy.
So that's
He's
how
a big boy.
He's
my big boy.
He is very tall.
He is tall.
Okay, so I'm not sure if Dee's live yet because I'm on Noah's thing
we're
here,
just at
but
6.
we're at 6 here now.
Did D pop on? Does anybody know if Dee's popped on? And we love you guys and thank you again always. And don't forget, come on, see us on Wednesday if you can at 7 Eastern. We're gonna be doing a lot of this stuff. Hopefully we'll be a little bit more, maybe have topics that we can really delve in and be more engaging in the chat with you guys. But that'll be fun. That'll be at my house.
Well, Dee's not on yet.
Oh, one more time. If you're still here, you might have a treat.
I'm going to start a little farther away because I don't know how loud it's going to be.
Yeah, it was very loud before. Back it up. Back it up from having lack of shacking up. That was Bette Midler. I won't finish it. Find yourself some crazy kind of love. Ready, folks? Here's Mars. Right? He came up with that jingle for us.
Mm-hmm.
So flippin', right? A lot of hearts. So go vote for him. Because that was just, he goes, I'm a little busy, he goes, but I'll get to it. And then like, there's no hurry. And then like the next day he goes, okay, here it is. Hope you like it. This is if you like this. Otherwise I could change it. Like,
no, I was like,
it's perfect.
It didn't come through.
It didn't come through. Oh, Nessa.
But I mean,
bye, Connie.
I wonder if it's because
we'll see you over at D's.
Well, since we're at the end of our live,
I wonder if it was cut out. Yeah, Denise E.
Let me try it a little bit. Made it a little bit louder.
Yeah, anybody who's here,
if you have plugs and you're
see if this is. We heard you, but not him. All right.
Weird. Okay.
Nope. All right. It's
something on my laptop.
Her laptop only picks up voices, but apparently if it's coming out of another device, it's not going to get picked
up.
So
if anybody understands that, feel free to leave that in the replay.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to figure out why that's doing that. Yeah, you didn't hear it. All right. We'll do it. Bring it over on Wednesday. We'll do it on Wednesday so you can hear it because mine lets it happen. Yeah. So no sound. All right, bye everyone.
I was gonna say, let me see if D. I think everybody can.
They're all going.
Oh, D is finally up.
Yeah,
okay,
she
D's
went
finally up. So head on over.
Hi, Dawn and Hella, having fun. Love you guys.
Love you.
And I'm assuming. Oh, you got to do it. You got the thingy dingy. Bye, Dory.
Bye.
Bye.